it's Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. I have another haul video for you today. I think this is number 8. And as usual, it's a couple of estate sales, a couple of thrift shops, and some fun stuff. So sit back and enjoy. Give me that thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you like it, even if you don't like it, tell me. I want to know. So enjoy. Okay. Let me see where to start here. I don't have much room on my desk, so things are kind of piled on the floor over here, so excuse me if I am getting up and down a lot. Okay, so these all this stuff I think came from one particular thrift store, I think. No, it was an estate sale. She had a lot of scrapbooking stuff. This is called the Smudgy. I don't really know it. I mean, it's a two-sided ink applicator for smearing and smudging. It looks interesting. I'm going to try it. I haven't seen anybody use one of these before. But what the heck? It was, 50 cents, so I'm going to try that. I got these Jolie's flower things with the pearl in the middle. Those are pretty nice. I got some keys. Those are going to be great embellishments. And I got this. It's bookbinding tape. Let me know if you've used this before. I've never used it. I don't know. I'm just going to try it. It looks like it's maybe sticky back. I'm thinking it's sticky back. So I'll try it on my next journal and see how that works. I got mini square enclosure cards, 10 cards with envelopes. And I think that that's basically all that they are. Yep, it's like craft paper. They're just little cards. And they come with these super cute little envelopes. I like those. I really got it for the envelopes. I have a thing for envelopes and playing cards, as you know. So, and these, obviously, you can see these are all brand new in the package stuff. So, for 50 cents each, that's a pretty good deal. I had a lot of scrapbook stuff at that one sale. And I got some bling, because I like the bling. And I use these a lot in my scrapbooking too. And this 6x6 pad for $1. And there's, the reason I got this is I'm working on my beach journal, as you know. So there's a few good little beach papers and things in there. That one's cute. So that will come in very, very handy right away. I'm going to just put it with my stuff here. And this Hugs for Grandparents, and it's basically a journal. But look at those background paper. The background of it is old photographs. And there's other images in here. So this is going to be fun just to go through and really pull out a lot of stuff in here. I'm excited about this one. I thought this was a good little grab there. And stencils. This was 50 cents. Now some of these are used, but that's all right. I don't care. And they're just that cardboard craft paper stuff, but that's okay. I don't really mind that because I'll just use them, and once they get ratty, I'll throw them away because they were just 50 cents for all of these. And I thought that was pretty good. And then these two also came in. It says seen and noted and favorite. So that's fun. Yep, playing cards. These are little Mickey Mouse cards. I love them. They're so cute. I'm not a big Disney fan. In fact, I rather hate going to Disney World, but I live in Florida, and so it's not a big deal for me. However, I know that there's a lot of you out there who absolutely love Disney, and that's why you come to Florida. And I will be using these to put in with swaps and racks and things like that. I probably won't use them myself, but that's okay. And then this is a nice big journal, and look at the pages in this one with this pretty little flower thing on the side. So I just thought that, dear Erin, I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for falling short. Oh, how sad is that? Oh my goodness. I have to tear that out because my son's name is Aaron, and I don't want anyone to find this later on in life and think that it was me. But yeah, there's some really good usable paper in that one. Okay, so that's that little pile. Let me get this out of my way, and I will get the next items. Oops, and they just went everywhere. I'm sorry, hold on one second. I'm coming. Okay, I got this at that same estate sale, and it is just burlap. It's a huge roll of it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I don't have any burlap, so I figured I'll just grab this. In fact, I can use some of this in my beach journal. And at the same one, I got this. Now, this is really cool. It's almost brand new. I don't even see, there's no dirt on it or anything. And what it is just a little carrying case thing. And I got this for $2.50 full of all of this stuff. So I had to grab that up. And once I empty it out and get it all put away, I can use this as a little travel journal kit or something. So I was really excited, but it has all this fiber in it. There's some twine, there's some twill tape, just bunches of fiber and stuff. And then this one, there's, oh, and there were these little like glassine tags, vellum maybe they are, I'm not sure, one or the other. Just fibers and ribbons and all kinds of stuff in here. There's some metal words. I can use some of those maybe, I don't know. I have a bunch of them left over from when they were big in scrapbooking. So I didn't really need those. But, I mean, there's so much more in here. And then this side, I mean, the bag itself was worth way more than $2.50. So this was a real bargain. Some more fiber on this side and some cording. I don't know what I'll do with that, but so I was really excited about this one. That was a really good buy. And a little carrying case. Isn't that cool? Okay, so that's, I got more there. It's just all mixed up now, so I'm not sure where everything is. But let me go to this bag here. This was from an antique shop, actually. And this is not for junk journaling, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway. This is from my Raggedy Ann collection. And it is a little bowl. A little change, they call it a change bowl. And there's no, I don't believe there is a date on it, but it was made in Japan. Japan is big on Raggedy Ann for some reason. And so the Japanese Raggedy Ann stuff is very coveted to the American collectors. And so when I saw this, and this booth was half price, so I got this for about $3.50, which is really good no matter how old it is. And I don't know, I have to research it and see. But that's from my Raggedy Ann collection. That's not for junk journaling, but I know a lot of you like Raggedy Ann, so I figured I'd show it to you. And let's see, I believe I got this at the antique store. When I go to antique stores now, I've always Loved going to antique stores. But when I go now, after starting this whole junk journal thing and going to thrift stores and going to estate sales, the antique stores are way out of my price range. Way out. And I see the exact same things in estate sales. So I very rarely buy anything in an antique store anymore. But I did buy this book. It was $4.50, which again is a little bit more than I normally would pay. But I really liked this cover. So this is going to be a journal, probably for myself. I don't know. The pictures, they're okay. It's not anything really special. Some of them are cute, but what I bought it for was the cover, because that I just love it. I love the color. I love the pictures. The date on this book, oh, there is no date. Just jumps right into the first story, which is a Charles Dickens story. Oh, here it is, 1959. And there was a series. There were several of these same books in this series. But this was the only one with these colors that I liked. And then I bought this book. This is a Reader's Digest book. You can see it is falling apart like most of them are. But the cover, it's padded. And it's like, you know, it's vinyl, that leathery look. And I just really liked that cover. I thought it was very different for a Reader's Digest book. So I bought it for the cover. And of course, we always use these pages because those are nice to put in the front. And it's got nice aging on the pages. I don't know if there's any illustrations in this one. You know, the Reader's Digest books, every once in a while they have pictures in them. So I thought that was a little bit different. So I have those. Then these were at an estate sale. And I think that this is a Monet painting on this napkin. These are napkins. And I'm pretty sure that's a Monet painting. And then this one. So cute. This person at this estate sale loved teddy bears, and she had a room full of stuffed teddy bears. It was funny. So she had a lot of teddy bear stuff around, but I just thought that one was really cute. Like there's evidently a series of teddy bear napkins. So then, let me see, what do I have next? I bought this for me, a bartender's guide. I don't usually drink mixed drinks because I just don't know, I'm not familiar with mixed drinks. I usually drink beer or wine. But I just thought, well, let me just grab this and I'll do some experimenting and maybe find a signature drink that I like. I used to drink White Russians all the time. That was my drink in college, but yeah, I don't know. A Reader's Digest book. I just thought this cover was really nice. That'll make a good nature journal, I think. And just for reference, that does not have the nice thing, and it's really dirty. This is 1970, so it's not that old. I have some older ones that I picked up. I'll show you those once I get to them in my pile. Let's see. Okay, I'm stretching here. Trying to... Okay. This is He Can Who Thinks He Can by Orison Swett Marden. I'm not really sure why I picked this book up. I think it was like really cheap. The inscription is dated 1912. Why did I pick this up? I think that I just liked the cover. It's He Can Who Thinks He Can and Other Papers on Success in Life. Let's see if I can find a date. I need my glasses. Hold on. 1908. So I'm not really sure why I picked it up. I think just because it was old and I liked the name on the cover. I don't know now that I'm looking at it. That's okay. This is old. I'm just like realizing I don't remember picking these things up. It's not in good shape. Office Bulletin number 138, July 1959. Changing the typewriter ribbon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Typing department rules. Oh, this is funny. Let's see what this says. Can you see it? Okay. Do not talk to your neighbor. The instructor will answer your questions. Use only machines assigned during regular periods. Come in at the beginning of the period and remain until the bell rings. Permission to leave the room may be secured at the desk. Put all waste paper in the basket. Keep up to schedule. Wow. Let me see. I have a date on this. It's 20th Century Typewriting, copyright 1930. And it is so cool. The old Remington typewriters. Look at that. Wow, will this be fun in a journal? There's a Royal. We had a Royal. It's pretty much like that. I think it might have been just a little bit newer. Oh, and they're showing a man. That's unusual. George Hosfield, world's champion typist. In 1918, 1920, 21, 22, 26, 27, 29, and 30. And Albert Tangora. Wow, I wonder what their words per minute were on those typewriters. I used to be a pretty fast typist, but I had an, in school I used an IBM Selectric, so I'm sure it was probably a bit faster than these guys because they had these old typewriters. Look at this. Wow. I love this. So this brings me back to my old typing days. It was not in 1930. No. This book is in really rough shape, but that paper is going to be awesome. And then I picked this up. It's Patterns and Projects for Toys. And I just thought those would make really cute pages in a journal. Something a little bit different. You know, like that chicken. Where'd it go? That could go in a farm journal. That would be really fun in a farm journal. Flying chicken. So yeah, that's kind of a fun book. And this I got at the estate sale that had all of the scrapbook stuff. And I don't know what I paid for it. Not very much. No, I didn't get it at that one. I got that at a different one. The same one I got this typing book at. It was a different sale. It doesn't matter. You don't care about that. But it's got pages like already done in them. But I can either use this as a journal page, right? Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. Use this as a journal page. Or I can cut out the individual things that are in there. So I just thought that it could be useful one way or the other. I don't think that it's something I would use in my scrapbook pages just because I don't scrapbook like that. But there's a lot of cute things that I can get from this. Oh, can you see this? Watering can down here, that's cute. Okay, so that was, I think I paid $2 for that. I tried to get it for $1, but the guy he wasn't very, not very friendly at that one. That was, I remember that estate sale now. at the scrapbook store, I got several of these. I got one more that I'm already using. They were like 50 cents each, and I use these all the time. I was running out. And this one had refill pages in it, which I can always use. And I don't know what that is. Oh, a piece of scrap paper. I got plenty of that myself. Okay, so those I'm going to put over here. And then I have, where should I start? I'm going to start with this. Went to an estate sale. My husband he's looking for wooden bats, okay? And so he found a bat, and they were asking $6 for it. And he says, I'm going to offer them less. And I, in the meantime, had picked up this basket, and I was throwing things in the basket. Just little things that I found. And when I looked through the basket, I looked through it, and I thought, wait a minute, was this in the basket? This was not in the basket. That was in a different one. Yeah. I looked through the basket, and I kind of added it up in my head, and I thought, well, I'm not going to pay any more than $6 for this basket. So we go up to pay, and he's ready to negotiate on the baseball bat, and I was ready to negotiate on this. And so I asked the guy, well, how much for this? And he kind of glanced at it. He didn't really look through it, and he says $2. I was going to pay $6. I'm like, okay, I'll take that for $2. So we didn't haggle on the baseball bat because we figured I got such a good deal on this, then he wasn't going to worry about the $6 for the bat. So what I got for my $2 in this one was this thing of tracing paper. There's still, you know, a fair amount in there. I like the tracing paper. It's nice, thin, and crinkly. And then this little thing, it's just a shopping list thing, but I love the aging on it, and the piggies on it are cute. So I just grabbed that. This is a stationery set. It's got some envelopes, and you know, half the paper is blank, but half of it has these little flowers on it. And I like stationery. It's just a thing I have. Another thing. I have lots of things, but the stationery is one. And then there were these 2 packs of cardstock. It's not the heavy cardstock, but that's okay. I use this anyway. So there were these 2. These are blues, and these are pastels. I got those. And then in here was this pack of cards. They're not playing cards. They're like, I don't know. They're not even trivia cards. They have a castle on the front, and then it tells about the castle on the back. So these are going to be really excellent to tuck into journals. I don't even have to do anything with them. They'll just be fun just to stick in there by themselves. So that was good. This had marked on it $5 for all. They're sewn together with just a little stitch, so I can take that out. But these are really nice. They're coasters. But how much fun would these be? A little tuck spot there and a little tuck spot there. You can put them this way, or you can put them this way. And there's quite a few of those. And then the little, I don't know what they were. These are like to put your wine glass in. Coasters for your wine glass. And I guess maybe these were just regular little big coasters. I don't know. But those are going to be, look at how fun. Those are going to be in a journal. And they're nice and clean and crisp, and good deal. And then another set of coasters. I don't know if this woman made these. I don't know. They might be handmade, but another whole pile of them. Those are yeah. And then this is a pair of Fiskars scissors. I think that they cut pretty well. Oh yeah, they cut nice. So I'll just grab those. And napkins. Look at that. That's a fun one. The lighthouse and the sailboat. And 2 packages. 2 big packages of, look, turtles. Turtle napkins. I'm so happy to find these. I had to get both of them. I love them. I'm going to use these to decoupage on envelopes that I send out from my Etsy shop. Won't that be fun? Okay, so, and this basket. Nice, pretty nice little basket. So that was like the best $2 ever. I love it when that happens. When I'm expecting one price and I take it up there and they just give me this whole totally different price that I was not expecting. When it works in that direction, because I have one that worked in the other direction too. I picked this up. It's, I think it might be from this, no, it's 1980. They're gospel songs, but that's all right. I got it because the music is small. And a lot of the music papers that I've been seeing and picking up, the music is really big. So this is nice small music that I can use. And no, I'm not done yet. I have this bag here. This bag is from a thrift store. I don't know what I paid, $1 or something like that for this whole bag. It's just various laces and trims. This little bag here, pieces for 50 cents. This one was 10 cents. This was 10 cents. And, you know, they're just the usual little trims, but I use that a lot. This is a pretty pink one for $1. Brown. I very rarely find brown. 10 cents. Some seam binding and some purple, which I don't need any of this. And then this, I don't know, maybe I can salvage this bag. Maybe. I think I can if I decoupage on it or something. I'll be able to use it. It's got some staple holes in it, but I can cut it down. So that was that little tiny one stop at a thrift store there. Then this was another thrift store here, and this is 6x4. They also, somebody must have unloaded their scrapbook supplies. They had a lot of scrapbook paper, which I didn't, it was older, some of it already had. I just didn't need it, so I didn't pick it up. But this one was cute. This, it says 6x4. Oh, I guess that's the size of the frame, because that's, paper is not 6x4, it's 8x8. And I think there's a variety of paper in there, so I can use that. I picked up these photo splits for 75 cents. I use these a lot in my scrapbooking. So if I do ever find them at, and you know, they're expensive. I don't know what Creative Memories charges for them, if they still sell them, but in Michael's and stuff, they're like almost $4 for a box now. So I grab them if I see them. And this is like fabric trim. I know there's a name for this. It's that stiff fabric stuff. I don't really sew too much, so I don't know the technical term for it, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But I thought that color was pretty. This place always has a lot of craft stuff. They have a whole craft section, and they usually have a lot of laces and trims and everything. And I have to be very, very selective in what I get here, because I could spend a lot of money. And I don't need it. I have so much. But, you know, it's there, and it's pretty. So there's this one with the little, it's kind of an off-white with the pretty blue ribbon going through it. And this one is just an off-white. They're pretty. And another one of these fabric, stiff fabric ones. Is this like facing or something? I don't know what it is. And another one that's kind of a, what do you call that? Like a Confederate blue. And, oh, they had these. I remember for a while, these were like big in scrapbooking or card making, where you can talk on it and it stays into your, you know how like when you open up a card and it plays music? I think it's like one of those. I don't know exactly how they work or if they'll work, but I picked up a couple just to try them and see, I don't know, just to play with them. And then I got this pack of purple index cards. I thought those were different. And then I got this pack of the floss holder stuff. I need that for a lot of my trims that I have to organize. And I got this. I need to open this up. It's from Club Scrap. And it's a, I think it's a book that you make. It's called a matchbook album. Approximate finish size 6x9, just perfect for 4x6 photos. There's a cover, inside pages. I don't know if all these things are in here. I don't think that they are. I don't see all those things. It looks like somebody took something out of it. But that's okay because the book itself and the paper is in there. So I'll play with that and see what I can do with that. And then at the same place, I got this, which I need to open up and see what's in there. It was only 75 cents, so I grabbed it. I know that in a lot of the stores, they charge, you know, 50 cents, or I've paid up to $1, I think, in the thrift stores for the packages of the seam binding and hem tape. And they went crazy with the staples on this one. I'm sorry, I should have done this before. But, so I figured 75 cents for this whole bag of them. Even if they're little pieces, that's okay. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. People, one staple will do it. Oh, wow. Okay. So, there's a couple of things of rickrack. That's a pretty color. And some... And this is some hem tape. Seam binding. I don't know the difference between hem tape and rickrack. I love the mini rickrack. I think it's so cute. Some pink, some white, some off-white, and some more of the seam binding hem tape, whatever it is. Some of this, some blue, a couple little scraps of stuff, some aqua, and that one's a little different. So that's pretty good for 75 cents, right? I thought so. And then I have, oh, I didn't show you this one. Okay. So this is another, another bundle. I went to this estate sale, and this person had been a quilter, and we got there late in the afternoon. It was like the last one we went to. And so I wasn't thinking there was going to be anything left, and it was pretty well picked over. So the woman, she takes me back to the room, and I said, well, there was like a box of the seam binding and hem tape. And I said, are you selling this whole box, or can I pick through it? And she says, oh, either way, you can pick through it or I can sell the whole thing. Well, I didn't need another whole box of seam binding and hem tape, so I decided to pick through, and I picked a few things out. And then I walked around the room and I started picking things up, and I grabbed this basket. This basket had some baggies of buttons in it. So I took the baggies of buttons out and just threw everything that I was getting in the basket. And I figured, okay, I have another basket. I'll take it up there and I'll see what she'll let me buy it for. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, $5. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Now, let me show you what I have. This is everything that was in the basket, and I'll tell you how much she charged me for it. So, there was, let me move the basket first. There was this trim. There's, well, looks like red, white, and blue. There was this bag of buttons. Now, note, the bag of buttons has $5 on it. This was the first day of the sale, even though it was late in the afternoon. So I knew that $5 wasn't going to cut it for the whole basket, but you never know. Sometimes they're ready to deal and ready to get rid of things. I don't know if there's anything too special in here, but I was glancing through it and I saw this button right here, and there's this one right here. That might be a glass button. That might be. That one might be a good one. Nope, it's plastic. But it's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it very well. So there's some pretty buttons in here. They're mostly plastics. They're not anything special, but they're really pretty for my junk journals. So I went ahead and you know, figured, okay, I'll pay $5 for this. Even though I was going to try to bargain on the whole thing. Okay, so there was that. Then there was this bag here, which didn't have a price on it. And this lady was a little bit rude too. And it had this in it, which I love this stuff because the netting part, I can snip off a little piece of it and have it poke out under something on a tag or journal card, and then it also has the embroidery on it. So that one's really pretty. And then this is obviously cut from something, I don't know, but it's really pretty, and I can work with that. There's a bunch of that in there. So these are just, you know, these are old scraps of somebody's. These aren't valuable things right off the shelf from the store or anything. Okay, so then, let's see. They had a big container of buttons on cards, but they were, this was like the oldest and, I don't know, most interesting one that they had. They were all just plain white cards and plastic buttons, newer stuff. So there wasn't a whole lot in there that was grabbing my attention. But I did get a couple. This little scrap of blue lace. See, I just grabbed little things. There's this. This is very pretty. I guess it's crocheted. Then, let's see, what else? Oh, here's another button card. I got it just because I like the buttons. You know, it's newer. It's a La Mode. No date on it or anything. Although there's no barcode, so might be older. I don't know. Let's see what else was in there. There's some of this, which I have some of this already. I like it. And some green rickrack, a frog closure. Those are always fun. I haven't used one yet, but I'm going to. Some more hem tape, some little baby rickrack, and a few more hem tapes, and this, just, you know, a variety of little things. And another bag of buttons. This was marked $1. I thought those were pretty. I don't think that they're vintage or anything, but I'm going to show you one. They've got a little, like a little spatter on them. Kind of pinks and greens. I have a lot of those, so I'll be sharing those probably. Another single card. I just thought those were interesting buttons also. And this trim, which I thought was really cool. That'll be a lot of fun. Cut that up. This, I just threw that in there. So, you know, I just picked up a whole bunch of little stuff and threw it in there. This little scrap. A couple of other daisies. These are all white. They don't have the yellow on them, but they're just as fun. This one single little applique. And then, of course, you know what I had to get. Because they were there. Oh, wait. I'll show you these first. Some more of these little hook and loop things. Those ones are kind of cool. I don't know how well they're going to work, but I'm going to try them. It says made in Hong Kong. I think they're pretty old. And a few of these little crocheted doily things. And then I came across a box of, yep, you got it. What I'm not supposed to be buying any more of, but I can't help it because they're there. So I might as well buy them, right? You know, there may come a time when I can't buy this stuff anymore because it won't be there. Maybe they'll stop doing estate sales. Maybe, you know, people will get closer and closer to my age and there won't be what I consider old stuff. I don't know. But this is what I got. But they're fun. So there's this little gateway to heaven or wherever. And look at this cool old vintage box. That's very cool. Then there were these. These are pretty worn. So I'm not sure. I don't know. It looks like they were all bent in half for some reason. Maybe they played some game where you had to bend the cards in half. I don't know. But they are all bent in half. So I maybe I shouldn't have picked these up, but I don't know. She was charging 50 cents a pack for each pack of cards. And again, I kind of threw all these in the box just to see what would happen. And then there's these Alaska Forget-Me-Nots. And these are, they're worn. They're pretty well worn, but that's all right. I guess this is a single card. I don't know where that came from. Some deck is going to be missing a card. And then these. And I thought these were kind of 70s looking. I liked those. And they have some aging on them, but they're not too bad. And then this, I didn't even look in here. There's two decks, but I don't know what the other deck is. Let's see if we can find out. Maybe they're all the same. And this is what they are. Old cars. And they're all the same. So I have two decks of those. Not really sure why. they're all the same, but I don't know what I'm going to do with all of those. Okay, so that's those, and I have, not done yet, sorry, just a small stack of books, and then I want to show you a couple things I got at the Dollar Tree. So the other books, I got these two Reader's Digest books, and I thought that the covers were just really different than what I've seen before, so that's why I picked them up. I do not need any more Reader's Digest books, but hey, that's what I got. And this one, look at how this one aged. Can you see this? Some of the pages are, you know, a little yellowed, and then some are darker. Is that strange? I don't know why that would age like that. But that's how it aged. Very weird. So that's those. And let me get this, remove all this. I picked up these two Dick and Jane books. They're not the old vintage ones. They are what's the date? The original copyright was 1965, and it was renewed in 1993. So the illustrations are the original 1965 illustrations. And that's, you know, that's what I bought them for. So I have two of those, and I picked this up. I think I paid 15 cents for this, and I think I already have this one. This is for my own collection, but this is in excellent condition, which I think is better than the one I have, so that's why I picked it up. So maybe my other one, I might bring myself to cut it up. I'm not sure. We'll see. I have a hard time with that, with the Raggedy Ann books. I can't cut them up. And then I picked this up. I just thought this was kind of interesting. It's a fashion sketchbook for the Fantastic Beasts, whatever that is. I think it's a TV show. I don't know. Is it from J.K. Rowling, I guess? But it's got these images in it that I thought just were kind of cool. And I'm pretty sure I can figure something out to do with them. Hats and shoes and just different, I don't know. Come up with something. And a watercolor book. I like to pick these up because these make great backgrounds for journaling cards and stuff. These are awesome. Look at those. So much you can do with that, I think. And then this Matisse book, which I can't flip through it. Let me see if I can find a page that I can show you. Here's one. There's a lot of nudes in this one. It's as in my last haul video. But there's a lot that aren't. So, you know, again, it's another art book that I think that I can use some of these for backgrounds or pages or whatever. It's just, they're just kind of cool. If you like art. I don't know much about art. I really don't. I just pick up these books because I like what's in them. And in the process, and I'm learning a little bit about some of the artists and what their specialties are, which I find interesting. So, okay, so now I just want to show you what I picked up at the Dollar Tree. It's nothing real special or anything, but just to kind of show you, give you an idea of some of the things that are out there that you can use in your journaling. So I picked up some paper clips so that I can do some altered paper clips. I just needed those. I picked up some twine. Remember, these are from Dollar Tree, so everything's $1 each. I picked up some glue, and this is Craft Bond, so I hope that it's really good. I use the Craft Bond glue sticks, so I think that'll work for me. And I picked up some baby wipes because I needed some. And I picked up this calendar. There's actually 2 calendars in here for $1. It's all flowers, and the small one is butterflies. So, those will be good just to use the pictures. And I do believe, I'm just looking around to make sure, I do believe that that is everything. Yep. So that's my haul for today. I'm sorry it was so long. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you stayed with it this whole time. Give me the little thumbs up, or if you didn't like it, give me the thumbs down, whatever. Throw me a comment. Tell me what your favorite thing is. Tell me what you would use and how you would use it. Or tell me if you didn't like the video and why, so that I can improve on my videos. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.